Whew. I thought you guys were going to be able to see me. But you know what? I'm just going to do it like this, okay? So, hello again. Welcome to my kitchen. Okay, so yesterday we had made grilled chicken breast. So today we are going to make meatloaf. So I'm going to show you how I do it so it can come out nice and spicy for you guys. Not spicy, but still can taste good. Okay, give me a sec. I'm just going to sit you down real quick. If I can get this jelly thing going. All right, I'm sorry. It's just... Okay, so as I have right here, I already have the ground beef in there. Okay, now what you want to do with this ground beef is that you really want to grind it. And I'll show you what I mean when I talk about grinding the meat. Once you get it out of the package, it has like those little wavy lines. Well, you want to get rid of those wavy lines, okay? And you want your ground beef to be really mushed and mashed and everything, okay? Okay, so you have your ground beef. Again, I think I only had like 1.5 pounds, I think, or maybe 2 pounds, only because we don't eat as much. The kids don't eat as much, and the only one who used to eat a lot was my husband and one of my sons, but they're not here with me anymore. One passed away and one moved out, and so the kids and us, I only cook rarely, basically just to show you guys and you know how to do some stuff. Okay, so there's the ground beef, and what I did for this one, if you have more, let's say 2-3 pounds or 4 pounds of meat, add a lot of eggs, because that's what's going to keep your meatloaf together. But because I only have 2 pounds, I'm only going to put in 2 eggs, okay? Of course, I already, stirred it, so I'm putting it in, okay? All right, so we got that in there. I'll wash that in a second. And now you want to add some milk, okay? Not too much milk, but just to give it that substance, that thickness that it's almost like cream, but not a lot, just a little bit. Just eyeball it, you don't want a lot in there. Okay, so then you're gonna add, again, just eyeball it, not too much, just enough to cover the top. You don't want too much salt. Then again, you're gonna use your breadcrumbs, because you always need breadcrumbs. Of course, I always use the Aldi brand. Again, the one that I cannot find anymore, and it's called Chef's Cupboard. And I try to put as much as I can in here. Not a whole lot, but just enough. Just to give it that flavor. And recently, I decided to put in Parmesan cheese. Just, again, to give it that extra flavor. You want to add as much flavor to your dishes as you can. You don't want your dishes to be bland. And again, it depends how much you want to put in. Just eyeball it. I eyeball everything. Some onion flavor. Some cumin. I think it's cumin. No, this is the Italian seasoning. And this was onion. Again, all from Aldi's. Put that Italian, give it that flavor. Garlic. There we go. Some garlic in there. You can never have enough garlic, so eyeball it. Cumin. And these are all, again, not too much cumin, because this cumin is kind of like really strong, so you don't want to put too much cumin. And then we have Goya. I usually get these little packets. It's called Sazon. And usually I get these at Spanish stores or at Tony's or at Walmart. And this is just to give it some color. Okay. And then, of course, we have black pepper. Again, not too much, because black pepper can be strong. And I am missing one ingredient. Give me a second. And I'm going to show you what that is. And this ingredient is just, again, to give it flavor. And yes, I put this in everything. My stews, except for chicken soup. Not chicken soup. I put it in my lasagna, meatloaf, and my stews. And that's sugar, guys. Just a little bit of sugar, just to give it that extra taste. You'd be surprised. It gives it that sweetness. Okay, so we have everything in there. And now what I mean by grinding everything, wait a minute. This will go in the fridge. Garbage. Okay. And what I mean by grinding is that you're going to use your knuckles, all these knuckles right there, okay? And you're going to use it like a grinder. So once you start mixing all this together, you're going to grind the meat. So I'm going in. Mixing everything together. It's really good if you have everything already set up for yourself. This way you don't have to be going back and forth to get all the ingredients that you need. It's going to be mushy at first, you know. I'm trying to keep it away from me. I didn't put a hair tie on my hair. Sorry. I'll do it next time. Or put it up in a bun or something. And you just keep doing it until you really don't see any more liquid. Okay, once you don't see all the liquid is incorporated and there's no more, make sure nothing's here now. But I felt something. Yeah, I'll put my hair up next time, guys. There's no more liquid. It's dry. Okay, so now that you have it all in there, you're going to use your knuckles and you're going to grind. You're going to grind it down. Just like, hold on. You're going to grind. It's going to look like, see if they can see it. Hold on. Like that. Grinding it. So you just, get out of here. So that's all you're doing with your knuckles. You're just grinding the meat. And it gets to the point where it almost feels like mush. I mean, a lot of mush. But you have to remember, that's what's going to keep it from it getting, you having holes in your meatloaf. And I used to hate that. God, why do I have so many holes in my meatloaf? What's going on? So that used to drive me nuts. So it's almost going to look like, paste. And that's what you want. You want that pasty look. Okay? So, as soon as you have that, I'm trying to get all the meat out. And the other good thing about this is that you'll mostly see all the grease surface to the side. So most of the grease gets caught on the edges of the bowl. Okay, let me rinse out my hands. Again, you want to incorporate out all, I don't know, I gotta start, I don't know, all these flies, I can't stand them. Sorry about the flies, guys. They come in, you could try everything you can, but flies are flies. They're going to get in the house one way or another. Okay, so what I do next is that I roll the meat, okay? I kind of like mush it up and I roll it. So it's already giving me that round look that I need. Okay, out. Okay, so now I'm gonna, maybe the meat's attracting them. I don't know. It's only that one. Okay, so I do have a screen on that one. Probably coming in from the living room. I have both windows open. Okay, so I'm gonna throw it in and see how it looks around already. You're gonna place it inside. Now, see how it's already round? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna smush it and you're gonna make it rounder. You're gonna tap it just a little bit to the edge, and that's what gives it that shape. You just wanna pat it. If you want it a little bit longer, just smush it out. You gotta pick it up as you're going, like dun, 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 okay? And that's what's gonna make it get longer and higher. You're just gonna keep squishing it and squishing it till you get that height that you want. I usually go here, just round it off. And it prevents you from getting that. Yeah, I'm sorry about the fly. I don't have a fly swatter. At least not right now. I'm gonna kill that fly, I swear. Okay. So there we go. Nice and round, guys. Nice and round. Okay, and it's gonna be a small meatloaf only because the kids really don't, you know. I'm not feeding that many people. But you're doing the same thing. Okay, now, next, you're going to get ketchup, and you're going to get any kind of ketchup. It doesn't matter what kind of ketchup. And you're going to put it in a bowl, and you're going to put, again, this is what's going to make them, what do you call it? It's like barbecue sauce or something to give it that nice layer on top. So you're going to put sugar, a teaspoon of sugar, or a teaspoon and a half, and then you're just going to mix it up. Okay, you're just going to mix it up. Okay. Why? Maybe I should be doing these dishes during the winter. Because everything's closed and there's no flies. Okay, so you're just going to mix it up. And then, once you have it mixed, you're going to put it, the glaze, that's what I was talking about. You're going to put it right on top. Okay, you're going to put it right on top. Oh, this is going to attract them even more. And this is what's going to give you that awesome glaze. And now all you're doing is just spreading it around with your hands. That's all you're doing. Going around. And yeah, you have to be careful a little bit because this in the oven, I mean, you might want to soak the dish real quick because once this gets, goes in the pan, I can't put this on top of there now. It's gonna most likely burn. Okay. Oh, I guess they didn't like the sweetness of the glaze. And there you go, guys. Easy peasy, and it's ready to go in the oven. You put it in the oven for around 45 to 50 minutes, and you're done. And when it comes out, guys, it looks awesome. So again, I already have that preheated. Throw it in the oven, and gotta put everything else away. I'll do the what do you call it, the dishes in a sec. And I got my apron. I have other aprons, but I can't find them right now. I know they're down there somewhere. I'll dig them out. And the other apron that I have came with a set like this, and the apron looks exactly like this. But the only thing I don't like about it is that this one has like a thing that you can, like a little plastic, like the kind that you get like on a backpack. I could tighten it and, you know, make it longer. But the apron that I have with this one, it's 2 long strings, and I mean, they're really long. And I'm like, I can't use that. I mean, I can, but I have to, and you know, put my hair, tie it, and then really long. And I was like, I'm gonna have to find a way to fix that, because just trying to tie it is driving me up a wall. So, gonna find a way to do that. So, probably do it by hand. Just cut it and sew it, and we're done. Okay, so that's it for now. Looking, oh, I can't even see the time. What is it, 16 minutes? Okay. So yeah, that's it. And again, you can make side dishes. I'm gonna end up making probably instant mash. And I do one thing I don't have gravy, but I do like the steak sauce. Berman's steak sauce. And this, guys, I'm telling you, it just tastes like A1 steak sauce. So, you know, I don't know where you go. I mean, I'll buy AM1 if there's nothing else. You better believe it. I have to have some steak sauce in the house. But if you can't afford AM1 steak sauce, Berman comes pretty close. So, you know, and then I put this over my meatloaf. And what I used to do too is that when I used to make meatloaf, and I used to have a lot of it, so I used to make it like really big for the whole family when the whole family was here. Meatloaf sandwiches. I used to have, with lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was meatloaf sandwiches. I love them. Until this day, I still love them. Maybe I might make one tomorrow if there's any left over, and I'll show you how it looks like. Okay, guys, like the fish in the sea. So glad you caught me, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.